All right, guys. Happy December, everyone.
It's December?
Yeah. Yeah, can you believe that? I can't believe it either. Hello, sports fans. Welcome to our next episode of News and Screws. I'm Mike.
And I'm Dem. This is the Brisk Iced Tea. It's also Friday. Happy December.
Yep, happy Friday. Happy December. Sponsored by Brisk.
We ain't sponsored by shit, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
My bad. Sorry. Anyway, so we bring you our next episode of News and Screws.
Hi.
Hey, everyone. Alright, so gonna do our usual thing, NFL and NBA news. That's what we do here on News and Screws.
Even though it's like December.
It's December. We got 1 month to go for 2017. Then we'll be heading to 2018. Where does the time go? Where does it go? Does anyone know?
Backwards.
I don't know. But
we've got stuff to talk about. Let's do it.
We got plenty of stuff to talk about. So let's start off this next episode of News and Screws right about now. So we'll start with the NFL news. You can already guess what this is. Phillip Rivers calls benching of Eli Manning pathetic. Didn't pull any punches when asked about the benching of fellow 2004 draft class member who he was traded for, Eli Manning. Quote, I honestly thought it was pathetic. He's been out there 210 straight games with no telling how many bumps and bruises and injuries for his team. He won 2 Super Bowl MVPs. With the respect he's had in the locker room over the years, and really the respect he's gained throughout the league, you feel like the guys earned the opportunity. If they are in fact deciding to go in another direction, he's earned the opportunity to finish it off these last 5 weeks. The Chargers made a draft day trade that sent Manning to New York in return for Rivers and 3 other draft picks. It's three. Don't worry. No, it's 3.
Anyway, yeah. I'd normally make a Phillip Rivers joke, but yeah, it isn't the time for jokes, so I'm not going to do that.
Just really. Giant fans out there.
I'm a Jets fan saying that. I have respect for the guy.
I'm Jets and Giants,
When I was a Giants fan, I was like, I really respected what he did. Not just for my 13th birthday, but for a career as a whole. Eli Manning was great.
Just imagine.
I say it was because his career is over.
No, his career with the Giants is over. It's pretty obvious. I mean, it's just it's so wrong. It really is on so many levels.
So does that mean now both New York teams will have a quarterback at all?
Yeah. Sadly. Well, no.
Sorry.
Giants are going to take Josh Rosen, so.
Again, no quarterback.
Well, no, Josh McCown's going to be the Jet quarterback for the next 50 years, so we're good to go.
I suppose.
We're good to go. It's fine.
I can only hope so.
Oh, me too. Next up, Malcolm Jenkins won't protest after NFL's $89 million pledge.
I don't even know what that means.
Doesn't plan to protest during the national anthem before Sunday night's game between the Philadelphia Eagles, everyone's darling team, and the Seattle Seahawks. What does that mean? You know what that means?
That the Eagles are good? Oh, you mean the pledge thing? No.
We already knew the Eagles were fantastic. They're going to the Super Bowl this year.
Exactly.
Duh. Okay, that's way too long, so we're not going to read that.
Thank you. Let's talk about Des Bryant.
Yeah, because who wants to talk about the Cowboys? And just to tell you, last week for Thanksgiving, I had 11 wins in my football, and I took the Cowboys. I went 2-1.
How'd that go?
I went 2-1.
Yeah, how'd that go?
2-1. I took the fucking Cowboys. And they got their asses handed to them by... Who beat them? If anyone remembers who beat the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, let us know. I lost that game because I took Dallas. But...
I'm trying to remember.
But I went with Washington last night, and of course, Washington got their asses handed to them.
Yes, the Cowboys beat the Redskins, and Kirk Cousins did not like that.
I guess it's fair to say the Cowboys don't like me, as Jerry Jones is not a fan of me. Des Bryant sets Cowboys record for touchdown catches.
Oh, man.
He's made more touchdown receptions than any player in Dallas Cowboys history. He set the mark passing Bob Hayes with a 13-yard touchdown catch in the fourth quarter of Thursday's game against the Washington Redskins.
What did the Cowboys play?
And the receiver now has 72 scores in his career.
Lions, Vikings. Giants, purple. It was the Chargers. I remember that now. Right. Desmond King, pick six, Dak Prescott, and I laughed.
What an embarrassment of a game.
That was what, 27 to 3?
Yeah, Jason
27 to 3, right?
Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett should have gotten fired just because of that game.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus Christ. This guy just doesn't go away, does he? No, he doesn't. Josh Gordon.
It's everyone's favorite guy.
Player in the world.
Josh Gordon.
Activated from the commissioner's exempt list. So the Browns will start Gordon at wide receiver in Week 13. Josh Gordon is back.
Josh Gordon's back.
He last played in the NFL during the 2014 season.
Who are the Browns playing? Who are the Browns playing?
Let's actually see who the Cleveland Browns, that terrible team, are playing.
Hey. This is not the Giants. At least they have an offense.
That's true.
At least the Browns have an offense.
Oh, my Lord. The Chargers, of course.
Yeah, they're going to win that game.
Yeah. They still winless? I think they are. Anyway, so, yeah, the return of Josh Gordon. How you like that?
I like it a lot.
As do I. Because Josh Gordon's a future Hall of Famer, and he's great in everything he does.
Yeah.
No.
Let's talk about John Mara.
Yeah, because, why not? Because it's the only,
I know we promised we weren't going to talk about it, but let's talk about it.
No, we'll be talking about it.
It's on the list.
Trust me, we'll be talking about it. Talk about it.
Anyway, yes, John Mara regrets how Giants handled the Eli Manning benching by starting Geno Smith. That's how they handled it. Simple.
Oh, just start Davis Webb. Why? Geno, he's done nothing.
Yeah, and I'm a Jets fan and I'm saying that. I was telling myself this whole week preparing for today, I told myself, it's funny. If you can't quarterback the Jets, you're not a quarterback. If you can't quarterback the Jets, you're not a quarterback. I'm sorry.
Apparently the Giants just see something in him that we just don't see, and nor does most people. We don't see it.
Yeah, quarterback
we don't see
who plays in New York.
Listen, it's fairly obvious Geno is atrocious. Atrocious. He is.
I mean, he played quarterback in the Big East.
The Giants currently have a 2-9 record. Whoop-de-doo, they get in the top 3 pick in the draft. Great.
Yay.
Wow, this is interesting news.
Yay.
Case Keenum named NFC Offensive Player of the Month.
I love this guy.
Yeah, he's great. Led the Vikings to a 3-0 record to go with 7 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Everyone was talking Case Keenum down when he came out of Houston, and he set the all-time record for passing yards and passing touchdowns.
Come on, Sam Bradford. No one cares about him.
Yeah,
nor does anyone care about Teddy Bridgewater.
Hey.
Sorry.
Thank you.
No.
Black quarterbacks on the rise, alright?
Just kidding. Love Teddy Bridgewater. I do. I was just kidding there. Next, this guy, another one of our favorites,
Carson Wentz tops fan Pro Bowling. Carson Wentz going Pro Bowling. Yes, the MVP. He has arrived. The savior of Philly has arrived. The greatest thing since Rocky and Philly cheesesteaks.
Yes.
And Villanova.
That's it.
It's Carson Wentz.
And so he's accumulated the most fan votes for this season's Pro Bowl. Led all players with 422,491 Pro Bowl votes. Puts him ahead of Tom Brady, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, and Drew Brees in the top 5. And fan voting continues through December 14th.
That's 13 days.
Players and coaches also get a vote. And the Pro Bowl rosters will be announced on December 19th.
That's 18 days.
Mm-hmm. Eric Reed and Michael Thomas withdraw from the Players Coalition.
I don't know a thing of what that means.
Yeah, stop with that word coalition.
What does this have to do with football?
Yeah, because it adds football players' names and, yeah, that's enough to, in the word coalition. Who cares? It's boring. Next. Miami running back Mark Walton to enter the draft. I believe he's the first player to announce to enter that 2018 NFL draft.
He's the only one. He's been
to
injured.
Be held,
he's been injured all year.
To be held, I believe, April 28th to 30th at AT&T Stadium in Dallas next year. So, he plans to enter the draft after signing with agent Zach Hiller. And the season ended in October following a right ankle injury that required surgery.
And we still went almost undefeated without him. Thanks to Travis Homer, who actually ran a couple decent plays over the years. But I don't know how we lost to Pitt.
Yeah, typical Pitt.
How did we lose to Pitt?
Sometimes things...
Note, if you're ranked number 2 and you're playing 4 and 7 late in the year, don't play them. Don't. West Virginia learned a lesson. Clemson learned a lesson last year. We got smacked.
It's Pitt.
By Pitt. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, let's not talk about Pitt, okay? Yeah. Aqib Talib and Michael Crabtree, those are names I haven't heard in a while, have suspension reduced to 1 game. I didn't even know they got suspended.
Yeah, they got into a fight.
They've each had their 2-game suspensions reduced to 1 game after they were rejected for fighting in Sunday's game between the Broncos and the Raiders.
I don't know why Michael Crabtree likes picking on cornerbacks. He realized that
he's got issues.
Richard Sherman's pedigree as a quarterback has been slipping lately. Yeah. I was like, okay, who's the next great quarterback I can mess with their heads and get suspended for fighting?
Just run down a list of players and see who they could find.
Looks like Aqib Talib is there.
Good Aqib Talib. Now, next, small news.
Yeah.
Yay, now this is great news. 49ers to start Jimmy Garoppolo week 13.
Why?
Because something happened to CJ Beathard. Yeah, I saw that. Beathard sounds better. Beathard, come on.
It's the pronunciation more than the spelling. But yeah, CJ Beathard, I'm gonna miss him.
We don't even know what happened to him. He just went MIA. Let's just say that.
But Jimmy Garoppolo played the last minute and 7 during last week's loss. Which only makes it worse because it was a loss, so it doesn't really matter.
Previously, he said that he really didn't even want to play the rest of the season, so he can get more familiar in Kyle Shanahan's offense.
That makes sense.
It does, though. He needs time. He's not going to get it on the fly, especially after barely playing in New England. Darren McFadden announced his retirement from the NFL. Him and the Cowboys parted ways last week. Yeah, we'll miss you, Darren McFadden.
We're going to miss you, D-Mac.
Yeah.
Pick Suey.
Yeah, this is very...
Pick Suey.
This is really surprising news, as everyone knows.
Geno Smith starting next.
Yeah, Giants star Geno Smith.
Next.
Terrible. Next. NFL denies deal with Jerry Jones over litigation threat. Oh, come on already. Who cares? Seemed to hint at a quid pro quo, whatever, when he said last week that he won't sue Roger Goodell's anticipated contract extension. Yeah, okay. All right.
Let's go to some more lighthearted news.
Yeah, please. Because any news with the Cowboys is pretty bad.
Yeah, Blaine Gabbert may be starting next year. That seems like lighthearted news.
Cardinals could start Blaine Gabbert. Remember that guy in 2018?
Who?
Has a 61.1 completion percentage while averaging 249 yards per game.
That's actually pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. That's actually pretty good numbers.
It is.
Okay, now I'm not.
Listen, Carson Palmer has to retire.
I'm kind of up about that now. 61.1, 249 yards a game.
Pretty good stuff. Pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yeah, and as I said, Carson Palmer's got to retire. So
even though I like the guy,
I do too. His
time's done. I want him to win a championship. That's it.
His time's done now. It's fair.
You know who's not winning a championship?
Yeah.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold. I really don't like him, to be honest. I don't. He rejects notion of avoiding Browns in draft. He's been widely rumored to stay in school despite his high draft standing. Because no one likes Sam Darnold.
Isn't he a sophomore anyway?
Yes. I mean, come on. Really? A sophomore? still going to stay in school. It's a surprise if you
Kind of
stay
still
after,
has to stay in school. Like what? What are we got? What are we gonna apply the one and done rule in college football?
Listen, the Browns got Deshaun Kaiser. That's good enough for them, I guess. I mean, come on. Darnold's not going to fix the problem. He's not.
They have Kevin Hogan too.
And him. And they're probably better than Darnold. Well, I don't know. That's kind of a stretch. Yeah, we already talked about the Crabtree to leave stuff.
We talked about the Niners. Let's talk about Jason Witten.
Yeah, more Cowboy news.
Oh, hello. Jason Witten denies interest in leaving Cowboys for Volunteers. Jason Witten is not currently considering leaving the Dallas Cowboys to become the head coach of Tennessee.
Oh, and by the way...
I would want to see that.
And by the way...
I love Jason Witten.
And by the way...
That's hard for me to say as a New Yorker, as a Cowboy, but I love Jason Witten. But to see him coach at Tennessee, that would be great.
Jason Witten is cool. And also, just to go into some college coaching news here... So, we all know the return... Sorry. Yep.
Chip Kelly's back!
Chip Kelly, of course, has now been named the new head coach at UCLA.
Chip Kelly for president.
Replacing, 2024. Replacing Jim Mora. And I think that guy... What's his name? Dan Mullen, I think, is the new coach at Florida, replacing...
Dan Mullen from Mississippi State, the guy that coached Dak Prescott.
Dan Mullen.
Mullen.
He's replacing Jim McElwain.
Yeah, Jim McElwain, the guy that can't coach Florida for his life.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer should just go back to Florida. Urban Meyer should just go back to Florida.
He should.
Should go back to Utah.
You really should. Listen, I was actually taken aback by the Chip Kelly news.
Really?
I mean... Yeah, it was, actually. I mean, going back to college, listen, he sucked in the NFL, so maybe college, he did.
Yeah, it's like Pete.
Listen, he did very well for Oregon.
It's like Pete Carroll.
Now, will he do better than Jim Mora?
Probably. And again...
Most likely. But, you know what?
I mean, then again, he had the players. He had the players at Oregon.
He's got Josh Rosen now.
Josh Rosen? What? Josh Rosen barely has any other big-name players around him. Look what he did at Oregon.
No, I know, but...
Mariota, Michael James for that final year, DeAnthony Thomas, Josh Huff.
Yeah,
he had the weapons.
He did.
All you need is the fast-paced style of losing.
Is he going to have that at UCLA?
No. They play in the Pac-12. No. They play in the Pac-12 South. It's over.
Nope. Hate to say it, but... not gonna happen.
If they lost to already 2-loss USC, you know it's bad. UCLA lost to 2-loss USC. Done.
And that's really all there is to it. It is. Packers. I
just kind of feel bad. I honestly just. I kind of feel bad. What was I talking about? I don't feel bad for anybody. The heck?
No. You don't feel bad.
Let's talk about the Packers now.
Yeah, please. Packers say helmet-to-helmet hit ruined final drive. Brett Hundley, speaking of UCLA, had the best game of his career for the Packers on Sunday night, but Mike McCarthy says a late helmet-to-helmet hit on the quarterback ruined the team's final drive.
Honestly, as it kind of should, because like helmet-to-helmet hits are really bad. If you remember the one on Joe Flacco a couple weeks ago. Well,
yeah, I don't know if we want to talk about that again.
Bad.
Yeah, especially if you're Joe Flacco. You don't want to be talking about that.
But yeah, you don't want to lose Aaron Rodgers and then Brett Hundley, because then who are you going to play?
Who's their second backup quarterback?
It's not Scott Tolzien.
Fuck Scott Tolzien. Sorry. I mean... Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. The Chiefs aren't ready to replace Alex Smith and Patrick Mahomes for reasons.
No.
The Chiefs have lost 3 straight games, and Alex Smith continues to struggle to get the offense going.
Start Mahomes. Just do it.
Well, no, because you see, Mahomes is too young. He's not totally polished.
21.
His footwork is shoddy.
21, right?
21 is a baby in the league.
Yeah, it is.
His footwork is shoddy. He scrambles a little too much. He's like a younger Alex Smith.
Hey, Chiefs got Darrelle Revis.
That doesn't matter.
No, I know. But just,
Talking about the offense.
I know.
Bugging right now. How do the Chiefs go 6-1? 6-0. Lose 3 straight games. Welcome to Kansas City. Welcome to any Andy Reid team.
Listen, you go to Andy Reid's team, you're gonna do good.
Yeah, for half the year.
Half the year.
And
then the second half, you just fall completely flat on your face. 49ers anticipate signing Jimmy Garoppolo to a franchise tag.
Heck no.
No. Oh, okay.
I don't like it.
Anyway, yeah, we don't need to talk about Darren McFadden again.
We already talked about UCLA.
Yeah, we already talked about UCLA. Of course, we just said
that. Because I'm a genius.
UCLA hired Chip Kelly as head coach. He worked in broadcasting the season after he was fired by the 49ers.
Fired, more like dispatched.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to last there. I just knew it. Greg Olsen activated from injured reserve, suffered a broken foot in week two, and missed the past 8 games.
That's pretty Greg Olsen's been. I haven't seen him. Okay. Makes sense.
Greg Olsen's been very MIA lately. Devontae Freeman ruled out for week 12 as he remains in concussion protocol. Yeah.
That happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay, more Dallas Cowboys news. Stop invading News and Screws, please.
Cry.
Jerry Jones continues to back Jason Garrett.
Yeah, who do you think you are, Josh Gordon?
Yeah, really. Come on. You're following their blowout loss to the Chargers, and then came back and blew out the Washington Redskins.
Well, that wasn't
making me start week 13 with a loss.
Well, that wasn't
fuck you, Dallas.
That wasn't a blowout, but okay. It wasn't a blowout.
Yeah, well, it was ugly for sure. That was an ugly game. Aforementioned Darrelle Revis, where he said he signed with the Chiefs.
Because they need depth at cornerback.
Interesting. We already talked about Chip Kelly.
Which is the final bit of news. Because, so Chip Kelly had to decide between either Florida or UCLA.
Come on.
And who wants to coach at Florida?
Florida sucks. Troy Aikman put a full-court press on Kelly to accept the UCLA job. So, he listened. Chip Kelly listened.
Wow, Chip Kelly listens
He listens to someone that's not himself.
Can't
wow. How interesting.
Or the legs of Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, wonder what he's thinking about it. I really do.
How do we grab the lead in this division when Jackson was playing so damn well? Dang it. I still can't believe that the Rams are 8-3.
Hey, I take them every week in my football.
I really can't believe that the Jags. I really can't believe that the Rams are 7. The Rams are 8-3.
The Rams are awesome.
The Rams are 8-3. The Saints are 7-4. What the heck is going on? Didn't I say Atlanta wasn't going back to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, yes, in one of our previous episodes, we did say that.
Atlanta wasn't going back to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
The Saints are leading the division.
Saints are going to be in the Super Bowl this year.
Heck no.
No, just kidding. The Eagles are.
They'll play the Eagles for the NFC title.
Rams Eagles Super Bowl 52 in Minnesota.
Hey, stupid! They're both in the NFC.
So NFC Super Bowl, like you said in one of our previous episodes. Just send it into Goodell and he'll accept. Yeah, well, whoever's
in that case, I want the Vikings.
Yeah, well, whoever's gonna be. Yeah, come on, it's gonna be in Minnesota.
Eagles Vikings. It's just sit Sam Bradford. Send Sam Bradford back to Oklahoma.
In that Josh Gordon again episode, we mentioned
Send Sam Bradford back to Oklahoma.
He'll be so happy too.
Speaking of Oklahoma, how about Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, no one talks about him.
How about that guy?
Yeah, he'll be in the draft this year.
Baker Mayfield is like half football, half WWE. I'm telling you.
Big dude.
Kids planting flags. Kids planting flags in Ohio. Dude's grabbing his crotch at Kansas. You didn't know about that?
I don't watch college football.
You didn't hear about that? Dude.
Listen.
So this past weekend, in rivalry week, Oklahoma quarterback Baker Mayfield didn't start, nor was the captain for Oklahoma's game, because the previous week at Kansas, Kansas refused to shake hands. That was one thing. Baker Mayfield decided to take it to the next level.
Yeah, the next level, yeah.
After something happened, I don't know what happened. I actually didn't watch the game because it's Kansas. I don't watch the thing that has to do with Kansas.
You don't care about them. Doesn't matter what sport it is, you don't care.
Baker Mayfield performed an obscene gesture.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay. Must have pulled the Johnny. Again. Nope. Dude went full on 2-minute yelling. Son grabbed his crotch about twice and then yelled more obscenities, which got him benched for a good portion of the game against West Virginia last week, and then lost him his captaincy. So yeah, I think Baker Mayfield and Johnny Manziel might be good friends.
Yeah, the dude's got issues.
They play
now after
they play the same way.
You know,
They're both Heisman frontrunners. I'm a little scared for Saquon Barkley now, though.
They're best friends now. Yeah, I'm nervous.
I'm a little scared for Saquon Barkley, though.
I used to think Baker Mayfield was good, at least from everything that I've been hearing on the radio. But now, after hearing that was enough I needed to hear to not draft Baker Mayfield if he's in this year's draft.
I think Vince McMahon needs to Vince McMahon needs to draft him in the next WWE draft. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, #1 pick in that draft.
I'd like to see Baker Mayfield on Monday Night Raw.
Apparently, Baker Mayfield has many issues he needs to work out.
Yeah.
Because, can't be grabbing your crotch and yelling obscenities because things happen when you do things. When you do shit like that.
You're playing Kansas. Kansas.
Yeah, happen.
What? It's Kansas.
Now, that's a pretty effed up story right there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. And that was enough to change my opinion on Mr. Mayfield.
You know, Bryce Love broke Christian McCaffrey's record at Stanford.
No kidding.
It's sad.
Wow. Yeah, think about that. Like, really, think about it.
Sad.
Just terrible. Yeah.
So Baker Mayfield might not be winning the Heisman now.
Fuck the Heisman. He's not getting it now. He's not getting it now with that crotch story.
Who's it gonna go to? Bryce Love?
Sure.
Okay, sure, why not?
Love's in the air.
I know Christian McCaffrey to win it, so why not Bryce Love? Saquon, I'm sorry. You're still going #2 in the draft, but okay.
Who's going 1?
Josh Allen. Yeah. Who's picking #1 this year?
Probably Cleveland again. Are they still winless?
I think so.
Let's actually check that.
I think if that's the case, if they wouldn't,
remember the
NFL
does not have a draft lottery, so it's pretty simple.
They need one though.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
That would be nice. But remember, so in NFL, the team with the worst record automatically gets the top pick.
And sometimes I have to play
now,
games.
depending on what you think about that, that's just how it is.
See, we have 16 games a year.
Yeah. So, let's actually quickly go over these records. So, right now, as of today, December 1st, 2017, so AFC East, Patriots, 9-2.
Bills, 6-5.
Jets, 4-7.
Need to fix that. Dolphins, 4-7.
Yeah, really. AFC West, Chiefs, 6-5.
Chargers, 5-6.
Raiders 5-6,
and the Broncos abysmal 3-8.
Wow!
What?
Who's their quarterback?
I don't know. Some guy named Simeon.
Not Brock Osweiler.
It's Brock Osweiler.
Yeah. It's Paxton Lynch.
It's not my quarterback. The AFC North. The Steelers are 9-2.
Yeah. Ravens 6-5.
The Bengals are 5-6.
And the Browns are 0-11. How abysmal! I feel so bad for Hugh Jackson.
Damn it. Damn it, Cleveland. Just once, please.
You suck. AFC South. Titans. Yeah, I know Mariota's listening. 7-4.
Jaguars, 7-4.
And that's going to be Eli's new destination because Coughlin's there. Texans, 4-7.
I can't see him with that helmet on. Hell no.
I can't. No. I can't, but Coughlin's there.
Blake Bortles forever. Texans 4-7.
Yeah, Eli's gonna mentor Bortles. And the Colts are a terrible 3-8. I guess it's not fair to say terrible after the Browns are 0-11. That makes 3-8 look like nothing. It does. Now on to the NFC. The NFC East. This darling team. Actually, the two darling teams, the Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly, 10-1. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. I've been wearing my Eagles hat all year, and the 10-1, just like I am in fantasy.
10-1, yeah, Eagles.
Just like I am in fantasy.
Eagles.
And I haven't even started Carson Wentz yet. The Cowboys
The
Cowboys are 6-6.
And the Redskins are 5-7, and
Giants are 2-9. Okay, that's nice.
Whoa, guys. Just got an alert from my
news.
ESPN, Jimbo Fisher leaving Florida State.
Become the head coach of Texas A&M. I forgot they fired Kevin Sumlin.
I get my ESPN.
Who's coaching at FSU?
I don't know.
I don't care.
Nah, no one cares. Oh yeah,
Well,
I forgot that Kevin Sumlin got fired. Yeah.
I felt kind of bad.
Jimbo Fisher, what do you think of that, D?
Jimbo coaching at Texas A&M.
How interesting.
We're
Where's he leaving?
Florida State.
Yeah, fuck Florida State.
We're running out of black coaches.
Oh, he is black.
Kevin Sumlin was the last great one.
Yeah.
Coach Case Keenum. Coach Johnny Football.
Listen, I'm sure he'll get another opportunity somewhere.
Look at Charlie Strong.
Tennessee.
Kevin Sumlin at Tennessee. You're joking, right?
Charlie Strong didn't last long in Texas now, did he?
Yeah, it was 2 years. Where is he now?
Huh?
I know Major Applewhite.
Major. Now,
Texas?
isn't that a great name?
Major Applewhite.
I know.
Major Applewhite played for Texas.
Yeah. See, how do you like that? Yeah, but isn't that just a great name?
I think Willie Taggart coaching USF.
No, I don't know. Let's see, guys. Where's Willie Taggart coaching?
Willie Taggart's coaching at USF.
He knows everything about college football, so... No, he's coaching Oregon.
Oh, Willie Taggart's coaching Oregon, which means that Charlie Strong's coaching at USF.
Let's see if he's right.
Pretty sure, yeah, USF.
Yeah.
Cause I got the two of them confused sometimes.
I didn't know it. I didn't know. Sorry. Yeah. So.
But yeah, back to the standings. Which
back
are the
to
worst
standings.
ever.
Giants.
They're 2-9.
Yeah, we know already.
The NFC West. What the heck?
My team this year, the LA Rams, 8-3, awesome.
The Seahawks are 7-4, which is nice.
Cardinals 5-6.
And the 49ers are 1-10.
They suck too. The NFC North. The Vikings, yay. Vikings are cool, 9-2.
And the Lions are also cool. They're 6-5.
Yeah, Matt Stafford's doing his thing, and he's never slowing down.
The curse is broken.
Yeah. Packers.
The Packers are
5-6.
5-6.
Yeah,
Where are we? What year are we in?
Yeah. Brett Hundley.
Where's Aaron Rodgers?
No, they're gonna throw out his brother.
Jordan Rodgers.
He's not gonna be on Dancing with the Stars anymore. No, he's gonna be replacing Big Bro. I think he's the little brother.
He is. The Bears are 3-8.
Actually, that's not possible because Jordan and Aaron don't get along for whatever reason.
The Bears are 3-8, which is actually okay.
Is Trubisky starting? I don't even.
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
yeah, he is. He's actually doing okay.
And last but not least, this division, the NFC South, the Saints.
The Saints are 8-3,
as are the Panthers.
And the Falcons are 7-4.
Are they going back to the Super Bowl?
No.
And last but not least,
the Bucks are 4-7.
The Buccaneers, 4-7. So as you can see, the Eagles.
Football's getting crazy, guys. I can't wait till next week.
Next week, yes. Very excited. As the last few weeks of this 2017 season come to a close and we reach the playoffs come next month and Super Bowl 52 in Minnesota on February
4th, right?
Super Bowl 52 will be February 4th.
Called it.
One day after his birthday.
Hi.
And the halftime show, Justin Timberlake. Awesome.
Someone remind Janet Jackson not to show up.
Yeah, please.
We don't want to repeat.
Exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. We don't need a repeat of that.
Then again, she's older now, so yeah.
No, Janet Jackson's not really in the news anymore, so you don't really hear about her too much.
Which is nice.
Yeah, she is, but just keep her away from Justin. I think that's fair to say.
Him and his frosted tips.
That was abysmal. What was that, 2004?
Yeah, 2004.
Yeah. Abysmal.
Oh, man.
Really don't need to see that again.
That was the funniest thing I've ever seen on TV.
It was pretty hilarious, but pretty embarrassing if you're them.
Yo, if you're Janet, pretty embarrassing. It's the way Justin looked. The way
he was like,
the way he looked at her after it happened. I was like,
Yeah, no, but really.
I think he was in shock and awe.
Listen, we all were. Because that's never happened before at a halftime show. I mean, really? Justin's got to do. Justin must do it solo this year.
Like the wardrobe malfunction was one thing. The fireworks that preceded it.
Oh, hey, there were fireworks, all right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
All right, guys. News and screws. That was great. Let's do it again sometime.
We have to do NBA.
Dude, we've gone over 30 minutes.
I don't care. We're doing NBA. No.
We're on a budget.
Yeah,
we're gonna work.
Hey, we're doing NBA.
You know how long it's gonna take?
It won't take long.
Yeah, well.
No, it won't.
By past an hour already.
No. We're gonna do NBA and then we'll call it a day.
God dang it.
No. Promise.
No one watches basketball anymore.
Oh, yes, they do. They sure do.
Shit's way too long. Dude, 82 games? No one really cares about the regular season. It doesn't matter.
They do, actually.
No one does. No.
You'd be surprised, trust me. You really would be.
I've done a survey, a legit survey. People only watch basketball during the All-Star game, the Slam Dunk Contest, and the playoffs. And not even the playoffs, just the finals.
I was gonna say probably just the finals. Because the first two rounds are abysmal, and then the conference finals are okay. And the finals is the real shit goes down. We'll do NBA, and I promise we'll call it a day after. So you don't need to worry. So let's get this final part of today's News and Screws episode get started right about now. So NBA news. Hassan Whiteside out 2 to 3 weeks with left knee bone bruise. He's appeared in 15 games this season, as he also had an early season injury. Yeah, and apparently Hassan Whiteside was planning on shooting threes this year. Yeah, if you can imagine that.
Yeah, welcome to Europe.
Yeah. Actually, that's why they signed Kelly Olynyk.
Who?
That's why they signed Kelly Olynyk. Because Whiteside can't shoot threes.
The Heat signed Kelly Olynyk?
You're really not saying that, okay.
Time out. When did they sign Kelly Olynyk? When did the Heat sign Kelly Olynyk? When did the Heat sign Kelly Olynyk?
In the off-season. To a 4-year deal. Okay. It is December 1st. And you still didn't know that Kelly Olynyk is in Miami now.
No.
I'm shocked. And we literally did an episode talking about the offseason.
But Kelly Olynyk was never mentioned.
That's true. But
so whose fault is that?
It happened in July, though. And it's December. Really.
Never heard news of it. It wasn't big news.
Listen, it was a great signing. Cause
it wasn't big news.
Put him next to Whiteside, you go from green to black, red, and orange. Yeah, that's
But Kelly Olynyk was already good. Keep him in Boston, they're even better.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
I had no problem with him going to Miami. I really didn't. But Kelly Olynyk's great.
I can't see Kelly Olynyk on any of the color of green. I can't. Unless it's navy blue.
What?
And it goes back to Gonzaga.
Well, you're going to have to get used to it now. The Bulls have assigned Zach LaVine and Nikola Mirotic to the Windy City Bulls, which is their G League affiliate. Both players have missed the first 19 games of the 2017-18 regular season due to injury. LaVine is currently rehabbing a torn ACL in his left knee. It took place February 3rd, 2017 versus the Pistons, and Mirotic suffered a concussion at maxillary, what the fuck is that word? Fractures after an incident with teammate Bobby Portis on October 17th. Listen, they're going nowhere this year, so it doesn't matter. And by the way, Nikola Mirotic actually just accepted Bobby Portis' apology. Gee, it only took so long. But listen, if some dude punched me in the face and caused me to have facial fractures, I'd be feeling the same way. So, I don't really blame Mirotic in this situation, but eventually at some point, you're going to have to move on and, mend it somehow. GM, Grizzlies have no plans to trade Marc Gasol and Mike Conley. I don't agree with this whatsoever. We have no intention to trade Mark. Chris Wallace to ESPN. We never seriously considered that at all. We never placed any calls to any teams in that regard, so that's not happening. The Grizzlies have been on a losing streak and fired David Fizdale this week and replaced him with J.B. Bickerstaff. And this is the second coach already this season to be fired after the Suns fired Earl Watson 3 games into the season and replaced him with Jay Triano. Yeah, Grizzlies need to rebuild, and I don't know if Bickerstaff is the answer going forward. I think some of the names I've heard, Mark Jackson, Monty Williams, hire him, because Monty Williams is awesome. He is. He's awesome. And I even heard some college coaches like Tony Bennett and everyone's favorite, John Calipari. He's never leaving Kentucky. It's not happening, so forget it. Hire Monty Williams. That's the answer right there. It just is. Nuggets optimistic Nikola Jokic, the Joker, only sprained left ankle. Will undergo further evaluation on his injured left ankle, but x-rays came back negative. Grizzlies minority owners exercise buy-sell provision. Steve Kaplan and Daniel Strauss exercised their buy-sell provision in their ownership agreement of the Memphis Grizzlies with Robert Pera. Okay. Terrence Ross out indefinitely with sprained MCL right tibial plateau fracture. He'll be out indefinitely and is expected to miss several months. Yeah, Magic actually have been off. They've been off to a decent start. A game where Aaron Gordon scored a career-high 40-something points and hit 5 threes. Yeah, Aaron Gordon hitting threes. He could hit them. But 1 second, guys.
I love how apparently going to Europe to basketball is a bad thing coming out of college, but we're adopting the European game, where big men can shoot threes. Just send the kids to Europe.
That's all you gotta do, really. You know, they teach them to shoot. They teach them to shoot really well over there. That's how all these Europeans, they know how to shoot, because that's what they preach over there. Really, it's the truth.
Then again, all the European kids are hella tall, so yeah.
Like this guy, RKP, Kristaps Porzingis. He seems to pop up in every episode we do. Well, because he's awesome, so of course he is. Has no damage to his injured right ankle. Stop getting hurt, KP. Come on, please stop getting hurt.
Well, I mean,
the future is in you. The future is in your hands.
He is tall and his legs are long, so he's more prone to injury.
I know that, but still, we're counting on this guy. He's our future. Except for the injury in Wednesday's game, that blowout win against Miami was great. And he'll be day-to-day as he recovers from the injury. Issues between David Fizdale and the Grizzlies extended beyond the current season.
They already fired him.
Yeah. Grizzlies are like a Hollywood set. A lot of facade and nothing behind it.
True.
That is true.
City of Memphis by itself.
Listen, you bench Marcus Gasol. I mean, why would you do that? It just... So, obviously, there was tension before. Now, it says several players on the Grizzlies reportedly didn't like Fizdale as a coach as much as many outsiders assumed. Yeah, he did not last very long there. And I thought that was a decent hire when he replaced Dave Yeager. I really thought that was a pretty decent hire. Grizzlies have an ownership situation that needs to be resolved, and there has been frequent changes of their head coaches with first Lionel Hollins, then Dave Yeager, and now Fizdale. The issues with Fizdale reportedly extended beyond Gasol. It got really nasty. It wasn't this week, and it wasn't just Gasol. This has been going on overlapping from last year, too. Certainly didn't seem like it, though, that's for sure. Ooh, how interesting. Dion Waiters found Knicks appealing in free agency. I'm kind of happy we didn't sign him. Had interest in him, but he ultimately decided to re-sign with the Miami Heat, and he signed a 4-year, $52 million deal to stay with the Heat. Knicks eventually moved on to sign Tim Hardaway Jr. Yeah. I'm fine with Hardaway. I am. Brandon Ingram still trying to figure out NBA identity.
Maybe we should have gone back to Duke and figured out your identity as a college student.
Exactly. Of course. The LA Lakers are straddling the line between developing young players like Brandon Ingram while planning on pursuing multiple max free agents in the 2018 offseason. Ingram is trying to stay focused on the present. Dwayne Wade, comfortable with transition from star to role player. Alright, it's fine. Father Time's catching up to D. Wade, so he's not obviously going to be, he's not a star anymore. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. I've always liked the guy, actually. So, yeah. But I'm totally fine with that. Sure. Russell Westbrook, I take ownership of everything that's going on. Yeah, the Thunder haven't been playing too well this season, have they? Again, don't get caught up with just the names. If it doesn't translate to wins, doesn't matter. The Thunder continue to struggle, and Russell Westbrook is taking responsibility for their issues. Well, good, he's stepping up. That's good. Joe Johnson out 2 more weeks with wrist injury. Yeah, Joe Johnson's still around.
Joe Johnson's still playing?
Yeah, of course he is. It's Joe Johnson. Out with tendon instability in his right wrist. Jazz need offense. That's pretty obvious. But I talked about KP. Rolled his ankle. That replay looked pretty gruesome. It did. I was just hoping he could play on Sunday. Yeah, 3 days off. How you like that? Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. They don't play until Sunday when they play the Magic, another Florida. So, they better win that game. Dwayne Dedman out 3 to 6 weeks with a left tibia stress reaction. Yeah, okay, whatever. Hawks aren't going anywhere this year, so not too big there. Chris Bosh hasn't ruled out resuming playing career. Yeah, I don't think you should. Blood clots are too risky. Plans on staying around the game and hasn't officially ruled out attempting to resume his playing career. I think he should be a coach. Assistant coach. Not a head coach. Assistant coach. Nikola Mirotic accepts Bobby Portis' apology, ready to move on. Previously requested the Bulls either trade him or Bobby Portis. Listen, they got marketing now, so Mirotic is pretty expendable, if you ask me.
But he's
he's
too young.
But he's one of their building blocks, though. And he's been playing pretty well.
And you could always build a building block on top of something else that's already been there. That's why it's a building block.
I know, but Mirotic has been there. Right? He can help other teams. He can help a playoff team for sure. That is not what the Chicago Bulls are. So, Dwayne Wade, unsure if Cavs were unanimous in signing him. He was recruited by LeBron to join him with the Cavaliers, but he's not sure if it was a move unanimously desired by the franchise. Yeah, of course, because everyone wants to see LeBron and Wade back together.
I kind of do.
Me too. LeBron left to join Wade's team, and this time Wade goes to join LeBron's team. It goes full circle. It does.
Just when we thought Wade was going to end his career at home. Oh look, Cleveland. Time to join them.
Yeah, just forget he ever went to the Bulls. Let's just forget that. Wow, how interesting. 76ers expected to pursue LeBron James in free agency.
Why, though?
The Sixers could fairly easily create enough salary cap space to sign LeBron James to a max contract starting at $34 million. Best thing to happen to Philly, potentially, since Allen Iverson. And, listen, I think because they have enough cap space, they're much further ahead in their rebuilding process than the Lakers are. And can you imagine LeBron mentoring Ben Simmons, the guy that many people have compared Simmons to? That would be cool.
Yeah, they both.
But it would also suck because LeBron would be an
one thing in common. They didn't go to school.
Yeah, Simmons didn't go to school. But listen. Now, LeBron would be in our division, though, so that's kind of scary. But that That would be really cool if that happened. It would be. Marc Gasol was shocked by the Grizzlies' decision to fire David Fizdale. I mean, you know, he made the decision to bench you, so I'm pretty shocked. I'm shocked too. I am.
I'm not. It's Memphis. Why do they have a basketball team?
Memphis isn't going anywhere. They're just not. And Mike Conley is one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Come on. He doesn't get the respect he deserves. Doesn't get the recognition he deserves. Sorry. LeBron ejected for the first time in NBA career.
That by itself shocked me, yeah.
Yeah. It only took his 82nd game for it to happen, but it happened. Hey. Victor Oladipo, criticism of Pacers for Paul George trade bothers me. Traded during the month of June during each of the past 2 years. From Orlando City and then Oklahoma City to Indiana. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Second pick a few years ago and traded twice. Good building block though for the Pacers for sure. Knicks assigned Joakim Noah to G League.
Oh, that's where Joakim Noah went.
Yeah, and he actually played the other day. Like 3 minutes. Stats aren't impressive, of course, but
Just 3 minutes.
they also assigned him and Damian Dotson, the second-round pick from Houston, who I believe deserves minutes. Give him minutes. Really, he deserves it. Steve Alford, Lonzo Ball isn't a shooting guard. Maybe try telling that to LeVar.
But even LeVar would tell you that he's not a shooting guard.
LeVar just said, he was like, I don't care if Steph Curry's a 10-time MVP. I still will always think he's better than Lonzo. Think Curry. Sorry.
Cry. But no, I mean like think about if you were to tell LeVar that Lonzo was a shooting guard, he'd tell you that no, he's not a shooting guard.
Of course. It's fairly obvious, guys, you know?
You just gotta give him some time.
Come on, he's a rookie. Again, give him time. He's not gonna get it overnight. He's not. He's just not. ESPN's NBA ratings up 24%.
Wow.
Oklahoma City's win over the Warriors last week averaged 3,282,000 viewers, which was the most viewed regular season game on ESPN since Christmas of last year.
Not even last year, the year before that.
Yeah, and get this. Christmas again this year. What is it again? Warriors Cavs. Really surprising. My Knicks play on Christmas.
We always play on Christmas.
Against the Sixers.
We always play on Christmas. You should know that by now.
Well, no. Like a year or two ago, we didn't.
We always.
That was that season they were terrible. But
we always play on Christmas.
I think last year we played Boston. This year we play Philly.
We always.
Cool.
We always.
Next year they could play the Nets.
We always play on Christmas.
That's our Christmas present.
Blake Griffin sprained his MCL.
Yeah, really surprised Blake Griffin gets hurt again.
No more dunking for
him. They're a disaster. They're a disaster this year. Patrick Beverley's out. Gallinari's out. Griffin's out. Chris Paul's probably like, yeah, thank God I'm out. Thank God I'm not there anymore. Grizzlies have rejected Marc Gasol trade inquiries.
Because why would you trade Marc Gasol?
Come on, he's so good. He is. He can be a free agent in 2019, and the Grizzlies appear to be on the verge of rebuild. No, they are on the verge of a rebuild.
Why not just keep Marc Gasol?
What are you going to do? Rebuild around JaMychal Green? Come on. Not going to happen.
But
Marc Gasol should go to a team that needs a center. You know, I actually saw there are like a few trade rumors, scenario things that I saw on Bleacher Report that was, because the trade deadline this year is a little earlier. It's February 8th.
Yeah, that was one of the rule changes.
Yeah, before All-Star. Usually it's after the All-Star break.
Yeah,
this year it's before.
that was one of the rule changes.
Yeah, but so really quickly before we wrap up today's episode, let's actually, listen to some of these trade rumors. It's ridiculous. Yeah, these will probably make your jaw drop. First, let me see if I could find it. Because... Oh. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Almost here. This was one of the trade rumors. Yeah. Okay, so... This is from Bleacher Report, guys. This is something fun, you know? So let's... What do you guys think of these trades? So here's the first one. So the Cavs and the Pelicans would make a trade. So Cleveland would get DeMarcus Cousins. And the Pelicans would get Tristan Thompson and the 2018 first-round pick via Brooklyn. No, I would not do that if I was the Pelicans. No way.
Why would I want DeMarcus Cousins?
Well, I mean...
Trick question, I don't.
Well, maybe Cleveland doesn't feel that way. Tristan Thompson and a pick is not going to get it done. I'm sorry. That doesn't make sense whatsoever.
Tristan Thompson.
Come on, Cousins is not even on the same... Thompson isn't even on the same level as Cousins. No, he's just not. Now, next. So, the Clippers and Suns make a trade. So, LA would get Greg Monroe, who was recently traded to Phoenix as part of that Eric Bledsoe trade, and in the 2018 protected first-round pick via Milwaukee, and the Suns would get DeAndre Jordan. Now, this actually makes sense, because Phoenix needs a big man. The big men that they have, Tyson Chandler's old, Alex Len just hasn't done anything, Alan Williams is hurt. Yes, I do love Dragan Bender and Marquise Chris, but they're more power forwards than centers. You imagine that lineup of Tyler Ulis, Devin Booker, Josh Jackson, Marquise Chris, and DeAndre Jordan? It's not bad. The only problem here is that Jordan doesn't stretch the floor or anything like that. But defensively, he's a stud. He is. He'd be a big upgrade over Phoenix's big men. Yeah, Greg Monroe, I mean, he's nothing special, but he could be a solid backup to Blake Griffin, I think. Especially with all of Griffin's injury concerns. We haven't talked about this guy yet. Alright, so the Sixers and the Bulls make a trade. I can't believe this guy hasn't been traded yet. So the Bulls here get Jahlil Okafor, who is just begging to get out of Philly at this point. And the Sixers get a 2018 second-round pick via New Orleans and a heavily protected future first-round pick. Well, listen, he needs to leave there, period. And the Sixers are still trying to see if they can get at least anything more than a second-round pick. Jahlil Okafor is not that good in the NBA. He just hasn't been. Should have stayed at Duke. Yeah, as I said, the Bulls maybe here would view him as a reclamation project. Again, he hasn't done anything much in the NBA. He hasn't. And, yeah, the Sixers, get some picks. Sure, why not? That's what they've been doing for the past few years, so. That's why the Okafor just wants to go anywhere where he could play. It doesn't matter where. And here's another Jahlil Okafor trade rumor. So this one would have Okafor going to the Nets along with Jared Bayless, and Philly would get Damari Carroll. So no picks here. This actually makes some sense. And I'll tell you why it makes sense, guys. Because Brooklyn right now, their centers are Timothy Mozgov, Jared Allen, and Trevor Booker. None of those names really excite me too much. I'll cut Allen some slack because he's a rookie and he actually has shown some things this season in limited playing time. Timothy Mozgov, Timothy Mozgov is what he is. I congratulate the Lakers for getting rid of that awful contract that he had.
What have I heard the name before?
I don't know, maybe because he plays at that place?
Jared Allen.
And Trevor Booker is more of a power forward, in my opinion.
I've heard that name before, but where?
Texas. Sorry.
No. Like, I've heard... Oh!
That guy.
Former Vikings defensive end Jared Allen.
Jared Allen. This is Jarrett Allen.
Oh, Jarrett Allen.
Jarrett Allen, yeah.
I'm like Jared Allen.
No, not Jared Allen.
I'm like, I've heard that name before. Like, what?
No, not Jared. Jarrett. Anyway, yeah, this makes sense. I think the Nets can use a little bit of an upgrade in terms of their front court. So Okafor could be a nice piece here to, see. And look, maybe Kenny Atkinson can, get him to, play hard like he did at Duke and be productive and whatnot. And yeah, they can get rid of Jared Bayless because Philly has point guards. They don't need a guy like Bayless. And Philly gets a decent wing player in Damari Carroll who can maybe back up Ben Simmons. No, he won't back up Simmons. He back up Robert Covington. So that's actually a decent trade. I'd make that trade. And here's the big one. Yeah, hold your breath, guys. So the Celtics and Pelicans make this trade. So Boston would get Anthony Davis and Omer Asik. Now the only reason Asik's being included in this trade is just for money. So the New Orleans can get rid of that terrible money he has on his contract. And the Pelicans would get Al Horford, Jason Tatum, the rookie from Duke, 3rd pick in the draft, and a 2019 first-round pick. Yeah. Because the last thing we want to do is make the Celtics even better than they already are. Does it really make a lot of sense? Of course, if you're a Celtics fan, you would jump at this, but...
or if you hate the Warriors.
Yeah. Yeah, also, I'm not...
Or if you also hate the Cavs.
I'm not even counting Omer Asik in this trade because...
Or if you like the NBA.
He doesn't...
Or if you like basketball.
Because he doesn't... Omer Asik doesn't play, first of all, and his money... What? Look at the money on his contract. It's abysmal. Now, yeah, they give up Horford. I'd be very hesitant to trade Tatum, especially since he's probably been the best rookie so far this season. And you give up a first-round pick. So imagine that lineup of Kyrie Irving, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Morris, and Anthony Davis. Scary. And Gordon Hayward's back next season. So imagine that. Irving, Smart, Hayward, Morris, and Davis, and Jaylen Brown coming off the bench. That's scary, man. And me being a Knicks fan, I do not want this trade to happen. Now, as far as the Pelicans go, yeah, Al Horford's a good player, of course. He'd be a huge step down from Anthony Davis for sure, but I still think he's a good player. Jason Tatum has just been great this season, so he could be a nice piece for the Pelicans moving forward, but I think Boston would be very hesitant to give him up. I think it's fair to say. But, yeah. So. Alright. So what do you guys think about those trades or any of the news that we talked about today? As always, feel free to always leave a comment down below. And I'd say it was a pretty good episode today. Covered a lot of things. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. And we're going to get ready to sign off. It looks like we're done for the day. And we'll be coming to you guys hopefully next Friday. But if not next Friday, very soon with our next episode of News and Screws. So have a great day, everyone.
And War Eagle.